experienced enough gluttony over the holidays, we're taking you to Lady Glaze. It's brand new location in Hamilton. Mark, the owner, is joining me. Tell me the history of Lady Glaze.
We actually are just a small company. Started out in Kitchener, 5 employees making 200 donuts a day, and
wow.
Here we are 3 years later. This is now our 5th location, and we've now centralized all of our bakery operations into Cambridge, so still our core team making now up to 3,000 donuts a day and kind of sending them out to our retail shops.
3,000 donuts a day.
Exactly, yeah.
That's a lot of donuts. Do you still have those 5 original employees?
Almost. We've got 3 of the 5.
That's amazing.
One went on maternity leave, sort of thing. So
yeah.
it's and then the other one joined her boyfriend's family's
That's
business.
amazing.
So, but yeah, we've had some pretty great long-standing employees, which is awesome in hospitality. So
yeah, I bet. Now, as a small business, being in Hamilton, are you noticing that you're getting a lot of traffic around the area?
Tons of people walk the street, and it's fantastic. And then just the response and the word of mouth from people being like, "Oh, my neighbor came, said I need to come check you out." So lots of people have kind of made the stroll over to kind of see what we're all about, and we're really happy to be up here on the mountain.
What makes you super unique? Like, why am I going to come to Lady Glaze as opposed to, some other donut shop that we may all know?
We pride ourselves by making everything we possibly can from scratch. If we have a fruit glaze, we're not using an extract to boost the flavor. It's pure fruit, pureed, and then added with sugar. So strawberries is made from strawberries and sugar. Our orange is made from orange paste and sugar. Mm-hmm. So we always try and strive for a more pure flavor rather than sort of fake ones by using all these chemicals and additives and stuff like that. And then on top of that, we also have vegan and gluten-free options available, so that way everyone can come and enjoy a donut.
That's amazing, because a lot of donut shops do not have those options.
No,
right?
Actually, and it took us quite a while to develop a gluten-free recipe that we loved, and that kind of lived up to sort of our namesake. So it took us about a year to kind of really perfect that, and now everyone's been asking us to combine vegan and gluten-free.
Oh boy.
So we're working on it, but most people that do that, they bake it, and that's not a real donut. So we have to fry it to be sort of the real traditional way.
I suppose. Yeah, that's right. Okay, now if there's one donut here that you think people would really go for, which do you think it is?
Our signature is our butter tart. I mean, we started in Waterloo region. Butter tarts are huge because of sort of the Mennonite community.
Yeah.
And so we always have this one on the menu.
Okay.
And it's pretty much just a donut topped with an entire butter tart.
It looks amazing.
Everything made from scratch right in our own bakery.
Like, it's making my mouth water just thinking about it. Okay, we're gonna come back and take a look at some more of the donuts and more of the sweet treats that they offer that aren't donuts, but probably taste just as good or maybe even better as the donuts. So lots more coming up on Morning Live. Don't go anywhere. Mouth-watering goodness here at Lady Glaze. Mark was telling me that there's actually a keto donut in the works. Is that for real? Like,
Absolutely.
Keto is supposed to be this incredibly healthy lifestyle. You can't eat donuts while you're doing keto.
It's taken us a while to kind of find the perfect ingredient mix to kind of still produce a really great donut. But again, it's the more people that we try to kind of cater to, the more people can try our products. So we're happy to kind of continue to test as long as people are asking for it. So.
Wow, okay, so they do gluten, they do gluten-free, vegan, and now coming out with a keto donut. What do we have going on here? Tell me a little bit about some of this stuff.
So these are some of the examples of kind of flavors we frequently do. So we have a combination of both our simple flavors, which are the ones that kind of every kind of donut shop is known for.
Would this be one?
Exactly. Okay. So a strawberry sprinkle, or the donut as we call it, sort of that homage to The Simpsons. And then our apple fritter, as always hand chopped. We use Drummond Farm apples, which is just off of Highway 6, just outside of Hamilton here. And then other things that we play with are ones like this, and this is a take on a Kir Royale cocktail. So it's a cassis and blackberry glaze, and on the inside we make sort of a vanilla cream and fold that through with a blackberry jam. And so the cassis giving that liquor punch to sort of the donut.
Right.
So it's a fun thing we do once in a while, is to kind of introduce a cocktail flavor into the donuts.
That'd be like perfect for like a cocktailing party dessert, you know?
Exactly. Yeah. And then if you actually go to our website, we have a cocktail featured 6-pack for New Year's Eve that you can get, that's got champagne and pearls, Kir Royale, peach Bellini, all of those different kind of cocktails, all turned into donuts.
Wow.
To celebrate with on the 31st.
And it's not only donuts, you've got cookies, and that looks like a apple cake of some kind?
That's our coffee cake.
Oh, coffee cake, okay.
We are a full service cafe, so we have all the coffee and tea available. So our pastry team back at the bakery produces all of these sweets from scratch. So we've got sort of a chocolate fudge candy cane cookie. We've got our version of the cranberry bliss bar that everyone goes crazy for at Starbucks.
Oh, yes.
And then we've got the eggnog coffee cake. And then just to be a little bit festive, we've got our sugar cookies just decorated up.
Oh my gosh, and for coffee, I'm just looking at the list over here. Candy cane mocha, eggnog latte, Ferrero Rocher hot chocolate, white chocolate gingerbread cappuccino, and chocolate chai matcha latte. Oh my goodness. I could just move in, Mark. I could really move in. We're gonna do a milkshake coming up, and you're gonna love what's on top of it. Is it really a donut?
Absolutely.
Oh, I can't wait. Well, it's not just for the donut lover. If you love coffee, if you love cappuccinos and lattes and anything delectable, because that is exactly what we're getting here at Lady Glaze. Brand new location in Hamilton. This is your 5th location?
Yes, it is.
Wow, okay, I'm here with owner Mark. So you've got donuts, you've got sweets and treats, you've got milkshakes, which we're gonna be doing in just a few minutes. And you've got hot drinks as well. What are you making?
Here we have a latte. So we're gonna make one of our gingerbread lattes.
Oh my goodness, 'tis the season. So we've got the espresso going. Oh, we've got the milk going at the same time. I would offer to help, but I'm not a very good barista.
So our coffee partner is based out of London. It's called Zappiato Coffee, and we've tried several around, and he just makes an exceptionally smooth coffee. There's no acidity to it, no bitterness, and it's a great coffee for people that, one, love coffee, but it's also a really good coffee for people that don't love coffee. It's a good introduction. I mean, it's a really well-rounded kind of
smooth blend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we've been using him now for a little while. So we do a shot of espresso, combining it with a little bit of gingerbread syrup.
I can smell it already. I love it how everything you have is local, at least the majority of it. And that's what I've learned from you today, is that a lot of your produce and coffee and everything is made locally. I love that.
We try to partner with a lot of small businesses that think just like we do.
I love it.
So we've got our honey comes directly from a woman named Pia in Guelph. We know our apple farmer really well. Our maple syrup farmer is just up the street from us.
That's amazing.
And all those things we incorporate into sort of what we do at Lady Glaze. And again, it's something that sets us apart. I mean, restaurants for years have been touting the local. But bakeries, it's always hard because I mean, you've got vanilla, you've got sugar, you've got lemons.
A lot of stuff that is exported.
Yeah, so we try and balance that as best as we can with, okay, well, what can we find locally and incorporate that into what we do? So one of our favorite things to do is all summer is to work with fruit farmers. And we used to have a St. Jacob's Market stall where we sold donuts, and at the end of the day, we would just go around to the fruit farmers and say,
get all your
what do you have?
fruit.
Okay, well, let's do a plum-based donut, let's do a peach donut, let's do whatever they kind of had, like plentiful in the season.
Yeah.
We really love summer for that, so we're able to change things up pretty regularly with that. So here's our gingerbread latte, top with a little bit of gingerbread spice. Goes great with the gingerbread cookies.
Oh my gosh, that is so good. That is so good. Well, Lady Glaze is the place to be. Coming up, we talk milkshakes. It's gonna be so good. I'm really excited. Well, if you know me, you know that I am a chocoholic, and this bin is just a bin of yummy goodness. Mark, what is this, and how are we going to be using this in the milkshake?
This is the topper for our sort of candy bar milkshake.
Oh my gosh.
So here we make what's known as a donut lid shake.
Okay.
So for right now, we're going to make a chocolate shake for you.
Okay.
So it's going to have a chocolate candy bar mix.
Okay, so plain old chocolate ice cream.
Chocolate ice cream and whole milk. Blend it up, nice.
I think the whole milk really adds that creaminess to it, right? You don't want a skim milk
No,
milkshake.
you definitely don't. So we kind of cover the cup with the fudge sauce.
It already looks horrible. Oh my goodness.
Fill it
that
up,
looks amazing.
and then instead of a lid, why not just add a donut?
Why not? Why not just add a donut? And then this is the best part. Yes! Okay, and now what?
And now we just top it off so everything kind of sticks to the whipped cream.
Oh my gosh. You know I'm gonna have to try this, right?
And then there we are. There is our donut lid shake. So the other nice thing that we do about all of our packaging is it is completely compostable. We've bought straws from a place in the United States that they are actually compostable in your home composter. And we've had those for years, even before they brought out the single-use plastics ban. It's just something we've always believed in across the company.
I'm starting to drip here. Oh my God. So this isn't the only flavor. Tell me about like your most unique milkshake while I continue.
Every summer we kind of bring new milkshake flavors out. Just like our donut flavors change every month, our milkshake flavors change all the time as well. So we work with our ice cream provider to kind of just develop new ones. We've actually been working with a company to develop donut flavored ice cream.
Oh my gosh.
So we're hoping to launch that this year, where they'll take actually leftover donuts and we steep it into sort of the cream, and that forms sort of the basis flavor in the milkshake. And so this summer we'll have probably 8 to 10 different flavors of donut lid shakes to grab and enjoy.
So do I just like bite the donut while it's on here?
Exactly, yeah.
I made a mess. Oh my gosh, well thank you so much, Mark. This has just been an amazing experience so far. Lady Glaze in Hamilton, brand new location. Come check it out. And gluttony at its best here. It's the best. Thanks, Mark.